How's the quarterback competition going?
It's actually going good. I mean, these past 2 years I've been involved with quarterback competitions with Theo Scott, and it's it's tough. You always want to be that starting guy. You want to know right out, I'm the guy. But you really can't say that right now because one, I'm coming fresh off an injury. Phil is just coming into this program, and Tyler Tilden is a true sophomore. I mean, all of our guys, those three guys right there, we all have college experience, Division I college football experience. Tyler getting his last year, Phil getting his at Iowa State, and me playing 2 years ago throughout the season at here. And I feel like the competition is good. I mean, Phil Bass is a freak of nature. He's going to do everything he can to get that starting spot. He didn't transfer here from Iowa State to sit the bench, and I didn't come here just to sit the bench either. And Tyler didn't come here to sit the bench. But one guy has to put themselves out there in front of the other two guys and separate and be established. And I feel like there's not that much separation right now. Our guys are all three of us are practicing as hard as we can, making plays as many times as possible. We're beating the heat. We're all practicing together, and we're all getting the help that we need from each other. I mean, I'll ask Phil a couple questions. He'll ask me questions. Tyler will ask all of his questions. I feel like it's just a family within a family. We have our quarterback family. We have our team family. Everybody has their family, and I feel like all of us want to be that starting quarterback, but we all know that the best quarterback will play, and I feel like all of us, have a legit chance to, take that first snap at Wofford and, finish out the season. And we're all the coaches are like, they don't know what to do. Just like the past 2 years, I mean, we all have experience. We're all great athletes, and I feel like they have a tough decision on their hands, just like they have the past 2 years.
You had to sit most of last year with your injury. Is there anything to be gained from sitting?
It's a lot. Instead of actually playing, you actually get to watch. I mean, for some people that might be a down, but to me, I feel like it helped me. I got to watch our offense play against different defenses. I sat in the film room, watching the last game and, picking up on tendencies against the MAC teams that we play and stuff like that. So, it gave me a better knowledge of the game and a better feeling and understanding for the quarterback position at Ohio University and what the coaches expect, and how to play a little bit better than I played the last year. And I started off the season pretty strong, I feel like. And then now just coming in this year, I feel like I'm more knowledgeable. I have a decent grasp on the playbook, whereas 2 years ago I was a little shaky at times. And now coming into this season, I feel like I have the playbook under my belt, I have the experience under my belt, and I feel like I'm probably ready to go 100%. My shoulder's fine. I feel like I know the playbook. I'm ready to go.
Is there like one thing or two things or a few things that that if I do this in fall camp, I will be the starting quarterback?
I could say that playing my best ball, and that's how everybody's going to play. Trying to separate myself from Phil and Tyler is going to be a very tough thing to do, just because they're trying to separate from me as well. I mean, Phil is trying to separate from me just like Tyler, and they want to be that guy, and I feel like I don't think there's really much that we all can do to separate ourselves, because we all have different capabilities. I have the experience, Phil has the freak of a nature body, speed, the grasp of the offense, and Tyler has been here since last year, so we all have something under our belt. I don't know exactly how to separate ourselves right now. I mean, we all have to be leaders. First of all, we have to take command of our huddle. We have to take command of our offense. Pull guys aside that need to be talked to and not yelled at. It's a coach's job. We have to understand our position. We're quarterbacks. We lead this offense and everything like that. We have to be steady in our mindset. We can't have a good practice and be up one day and then have a bad practice and be down that day. And our body language has to tell that same story. We have to make plays. We have to execute our offense, and I feel like all of us will do that, and whoever does that to the best of their capability will be the starting quarterback.
Okay. I know you guys are only like a week into camp, but any of the true freshmen out there catch your eye?
True freshmen. I feel like AJ Grady on the defensive side. He's nice size, speed. He actually has a chance to play this year. Number 10. He's a good guy. He's been making a lot of plays over there on the defensive side, and then on the offensive side, I'd say Chase Cochran. He's a speedy guy at 11, and he's making plays over there on scout and on the 2 side as well. He's burning past some of our veteran corners, so he's standing out in my mind. We had Dante Foster, who transferred in. He jump out of this world. He's good. He's taking time to get the playbook down. He's making a lot of good plays. I feel like a lot of our guys might have a chance to play this year. The wide receivers might, we have a lot of veterans there, but we could use a little fresh legs at times. So some of the guys might get some repetition in there.
Last year, 9 wins, MAC East title. What do you guys have to do to get to the 10th win or a MAC championship or a bowl win?
We're we got that bitter taste in our mouth from Marshall, so obviously we lost that game, and I feel like if we come off playing the way we played at the end of the season last year, I feel like our talent is just going to overwhelm the MAC, and we will get to another bowl game, maybe even a better one than we played in last year. I mean, I feel like we're a talented group of guys. This might be the most talented group of Ohio football players that Ohio's ever seen. We have a lot of senior leadership that played last year and are going to be playing this year. We have our captains that are going to be down our throats. Those all defensive guys. Our defense led the nation in turnover, so we need that again. We have a lot of guys that will be playing to the best of their capabilities to be doing that. On the offensive side, everybody's coming back except for a couple guys. Our offensive line is going to be fresh. We have Vince Davidson, Dante Harden, Ryan Boykin back there in the backfield, along with 4 other capable running backs. We have obviously everybody's talking about our veteran receivers with Terrence McCray, Juan Brazil, Stephen Goulet, Riley Dunlop, and then we have Bakari Bussey, Mario DeVille, and then we have Chase Cochran that might be able to play, Dante Foster. We have a lot of guys out there on that field from last year that will be back, along with Jordan Thompson, Jahan, Zach, and all those guys at our tight end position. I mean, I feel like this might be a good year for us. That may be the best year that Ohio has had in the past couple years. I feel like if we play to the best of our capability, and there's no saying where we can end up.
Senior year. So has it struck you that it is your senior year, and then have you thought about how I want this thing to end?
Oh, being a senior, I just I want to win. Every senior just wants to win. They want to finish their collegiate career at the top of their level. They want our team to be, we want to be ranked or something like that. We want to be stood out, or we want to just change this program completely. We want to be the class that was just like, that's the team that you guys have to play like in order to be better than them. You have to play just like them in order to make it places. So I feel like all of our seniors are playing that are just going to give it their all. I mean, it's our last collegiate year of football. We're all going to be playing to the best of our capabilities. We don't want to lose. All of our guys want to win. We're all going to try hard, our hardest. We're going to give our all out there on the field, whether it's hurt, injured, dying. We're going to be out there. It's our senior year. There's nothing going to take away from this year.